Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Louis here. We are today in Grindelwald and we are going to show you the 10 things to do in Grindelwald First, the top of adventure. So the first thing to do in Grindelwald First is of course the journey in the gondola. This is about 25 minutes to the top. So your journey begins in the heart of the village of Grindelwald at the Grindelwald First gondola station. This is about 10 minutes walking distance from the train station of Grindelwald. You'll cross the beautiful village and already have amazing views on mountains like the Eiger. The gondola ride itself is really great and I always enjoy it. It takes about 25 minutes to go to the top. Plenty of time to enjoy the views on the Eiger or the Mittelhorn, for example. You'll see these rolling hills and also people enjoying the adventure activities, which will get you ready to experience them yourself. We recommend getting all the way up first, so stay inside the multiple gondola stations and just enjoy the ride. The second one is the Cliffwalk. This is a pretty scary but pretty fun walk around the cliff of the Grindelwald First. Right off the gondola, you'll see signs to go to the Tissot Cliffwalk and the Bachalpsee. I recommend going straight to the Cliffwalk and experience your first thrilling activity. The Cliffwalk activity is free and open to anyone who dares, is not afraid of heights or are ready to confront those fears. You can take strollers there and as it's flat, all the visitors will be okay to get in there too. You will walk on that passerelle with great views on the valley, but above all, you'll walk along the cliff and will even cross a hanging bridge, which can be scary for some. After this, you'll arrive at the elevated viewing platform, which will offer an amazing place for pictures and views in general. As the spot is great, of course, it's often crowded. The third one is the First View, which gives you some other views on the whole valley. After the Cliffwalk, you'll arrive back at the gondola station and the restaurant, and you will see that famous picture spot with views on mountains I was referring to just before. There is typically a 30 minutes line there, and I would recommend going to the new First View spot just a few meters away from the restaurant. They have built a cool platform with lots of these triangles, which allows many people at the same time to take pictures. It's never busy and probably a better use of your time given all the activities that are coming up. Of course, if you are there early, the main platform will be more empty and you'll be able to take some great pictures there too. Number 4 is the Panorama Restaurant, where you can eat lunch and enjoy a beautiful view. After all the views, you can have lunch at the Mountain Restaurant, which has a great terrace with amazing views on the mountains. From there, you can have part of the group waiting, for the other part taking pictures on the elevated platform. There is also a shop with lots of souvenirs, from watches to cowbells to the famous Traufer wooden cows. So plenty of activities for people to enjoy just at the gondola station close to the restaurant. But of course, we are going to go into our next adventure. Number 5 is the Bachalpsee hike and the Bachalpsee lake. So after having taken in all the views from the mountain restaurants or at the top of the gondola with the cliff walk and the First View, we highly recommend trying the Bachalpsee hike. This is a hike that I would judge, maybe as a Swiss, as a hike open to almost everyone. It is relatively short. It's about an hour and 15 minutes to get to the Bachalpsee lake. It starts a little steep, but after this it gets much better. The hike is actually also open in the winter. You can walk on the snow and there is a path that is being traced for people that want to go to the lake during the winter. The views at the lake are just stunning. It looks like an infinity pool with views on mountains in the background. I would recommend going around the lake and even a bit further up to get different views on the lakes and the mountains. You can picnic by the lake before heading back to Grindelwald First for more adventures. Then the adventure begins and we are starting with the First Flyer. So the First Flyer is the first adventure activity you can experience on the Grindelwald First. This is a zip line that will make you fly until the intermediary station of Schreckfeld with incredible views on mountains along the way. And you can do this gliding with friends next to you. You will do it from the top gondola station and arrive in Schreckfeld, from where you can do 2 other activities. The Fierce Flyer is open in the summer and in the winter with short seasonal closures in November and April. Number 7 is the Fierce Glider. You're going to go all the way up and down on that zip line. So from Schreckfeld, you can experience the Fierce Glider. In this activity, you'll be up to 4 people riding a giant eagle. You will go up very fast, almost all the way to the Grindelwald First gondola station before going back down. I would say I preferred this to the Fierce Flyer as you go into 2 different directions and you have much less wait time. If you have limited time, I would definitely pick this one over the Fierce Flyer and simply take the gondola down from the top to Schreckfeld. Number 8, you'll get down to Schreckfeld and you can rent the mountain cart to go down to Bort. After the 2 zipline activities, you can do the mountain carts, also from the same intermediate station of Schreckfeld. The mountain carts are simply using gravity to get down with brakes at your disposal, of course. You will enjoy a very scenic ride from Schreckfeld to Bort, the next intermediate station. You can go at your own pace, but can get some speed if you want. One thing to note about the mountain carts is that you can have some pretty long wait lines for this one in the afternoons. I would recommend it with younger teenagers maybe over the trotty bike that can go quite fast with relatively less control. Number 9 is Bort and the amazing playground and the view that you can have down there. If you have families, you will love Bort and its huge playground. This is an intermediary station that is really worth going to, either walking up from Grindelwald or of course going down from Grindelwald First. The views are great from Bort and you have much less people there usually. I would definitely recommend it for younger parts of the family, for example, or grandparents who will be waiting for the rest of the group to arrive from Schreckfeld with the mountain cars. I love the views on the Mittelhorn from Bort and on the green hills above Grindelwald. And our 10th, this is last but not least, the trotty bike. You can go all the way down to Grindelwald and go super fast with amazing views. The last adventure activity you can experience on the Grindelwald First is the trotty bike and starts in Bort. Many people overlook this activity as the rest of the activities might have taken too long by then, but it's probably my favorite one. You will have the least wait time for the trotty bike compared to the mountain cart, for example. I would say as a beginner or having kids with me, I would probably feel more comfortable still doing the mountain cart. So the trotty bike is between a scooter and a bike. Like the mountain cart, you'll let gravity lead you down the mountain all the way to Grindelwald, where you'll bring the trotty bike back to the gondola station. You can go much faster than the mountain cart, and I also prefer the scenery of the trotty bike part. You are in the green hills with trees in the middle of farms and cows. Last time I did it, we were even among cows for a little while behind a small cow parade down the mountain. Then you arrive in the village of Grindelwald, bringing back your trotty bike at the First gondola station. After the Grindelwald First, we went back to our hotel, the Belvia Hotel in Grindelwald. This is one of our favorite hotels in Grindelwald as it is close to the train station, but just a few steps off the main street, so it feels very quiet and peaceful. It's situated a bit higher than the main street and thus has one of the best unencumbered views in Grindelwald on the Eiger and the whole valley. The rooms are modern and spacious with wonderful views from the balconies. The on-site spa is not to be missed there as well, with saunas, steam rooms, an indoor pool and jacuzzi, and our favorite, the outdoor hot tub. It's the perfect place to relax in the evening. The highlight of the hotel for me was the fondue gondola dinner, which is open to everyone if you reserve in advance. This was very charming and romantic and ended our day at the Grindelwald First in the perfect way possible. Alright, thank you so much for watching. This was a great time in Grindelwald First. I hope you enjoyed this video. We do offer some itineraries that include this and more around the Grindelwald and Interlaken, and we also offer consultations. So this is it for us. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video. Bye guys.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
If you want to see more videos like this, please make sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you soon.